Hi, it's Cassie with Rinea, and today I've got a fun mixed media project using Rinea's foil paper and Creative Embellishments. They're teaming up this month so we can make you some really fun project using both of their products. So I've got some foil paper here that I'm going to use as the background, and I am just cutting it down to the size of the canvas, and then I've got this really fun stamp set that has some really cool phrases and little kids in them, so I'm going to use those today. I've got the new 2.0 Ghost ink, which is very exciting and fun to use, and I am using a stamp that says I am who I am, and I am just stamping all over that background. I'm going to let it sit for just a moment to let the ink kind of settle a little bit, and then we're going to wipe it off and you'll see the magic. So then, while that's setting up, I've cut out my die cut piece out of silver Starstruck there. And now we're just going to wipe off that ink, and you can see how cool this is. It is taking all of the color off of the areas where I stamped. And there you can see up close, it says I am who I am. So I just made a really fun kind of background, okay? And I'm just really trying to add a little bit of texture, a little bit of fun into the background. So I've got double-sided tape and I've stuck that down to my canvas. Now I can build on top of it. So I have the girl. She looks like she reminds me of a cupcake, I guess, because of her skirt. You'll see in a second there. And I'm just fussy cutting her out. And she's going to be my focal point because I really like her a lot. I think she's very fun and she's got a lot of character. So then I have some, these are just like bubbles, circles or whatever from Creative Embellishments, and I didn't really want to use the whole background, I just wanted part of it. So I just cut it up to use the piece that I want, and I'm covering it with white gesso so that I can put some glitter on top of it once it dries. So I let it dry, and then I ran it through the Xyron Creative Station so that I could put some glitter on top, and now it's kind of like a sticker. I've got some black holographic glitter that I'm using, and I'm just going to just kind of sprinkle it all around and then kind of push it into that that Creative Embellishment shape just to make sure it's really going to stay in place. Now I love to use washi tape to help draw your eye to the focal point, and I really thought that adding the polka dots here would tie back into that circle piece, and then the gold ties into her, and it just kind of brings it all around together. I have this really nice sentiment that is gonna kind of be a secondary focal point, and I'm doing it on the silver Starstruck there with the Stays On ink. It says why fit in when you were made to stand out, and I thought that was really cool. I love that phrase. So again, I'm using washi tape to help accentuate this phrase and sort of bring it to attention in the same two kind of colors and patterns, so there's cohesiveness there. And I have this Barely Art glue. It's a new company, I believe, and I'm using that here. It dries clear and it works really well with the Rinea foil paper and the Creative Embellishment chipboard pieces. I want the girl and the words to stand out, so I'm using foam double-sided adhesive to set those down, and they just kind of pop off the canvas just enough to give them a little bit more attention. And that is my final piece. You can see all that texture and how the foil works so well with the Creative Embellishments piece. You can do lots of really fun things. I really love the way it's turned out. It's fun and kind of whimsical and sassy, and that's right up my alley. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you found some inspiration here today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.